So Jory Duenas is here with me right now, and the next movie is Apnea. Forbidden romance in this movie between a girl from the swimming team and her coach, her swimming coach. So how was the concept of the forbidden romance and the huge age difference and at the workplace she is her coach, like how is this relationship working in the movie?
Nat wanted to portray like a story about abuse, but with a not obvious victim, like the victim. Of course, it's not. It's still abuse,
Yes.
even when the victim is also like has some agency in it. But she wanted to tell this story about this kind of relationships that it's also like a power dynamic going on there, and yeah, it was all about that age difference and the power that the coach had over her, but still being like the victim is still not very victimy, like not very innocent. Yeah.
And how does this affect individually? Because their relationship, yes, it's really not typical, it's really dynamic. Even the ending was really unexpected to me because they, let's say, have sort of a fight, let's say that, and she for a moment she put on the cover up of the pool and the coach couldn't escape, so she would kill her, but in the last minute she opened it, but still in the ending they were together and everything was great after even this situation where the one almost killed the other one.
Yeah. It's kind of an open ending, and she likes the idea of like not giving everything to the spectator already, like digest it, to give the spectator some work to do. So for her, the ending is actually they end up being in this like never-ending abusive relationship, but she likes like the idea of everyone else has a different interpretation of that ending, and it could be an afterlife thing. It could be
Yes,
like
it could be an afterlife thing. Yeah,
some people
because
think
it wasn't shown how she actually escapes.
Exactly. So yeah, it is. For her, it was always an open ending, but her interpretation is like a never-ending abusive relationship.
And why was it decided to be in a pool and in this background and the swimming? Like, what is the idea behind of this?
It's about aesthetics. She
Yeah.
wanted to do something uncomfortable for her,
Okay.
and she wanted to work with like a very specific aesthetics, but also like to be very focused on the form. To make it uncomfortable for the actors and for herself and for the photographer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is quite hard to film like this in
yeah,
water,
exactly.
yes.
Yeah, also the water. But yeah, it was like making this whole story and this acting work, but with very specific, boundaries.
Yeah.
So it was about that, and she wanted to explore with like women bodies and
Yeah.
this aesthetic and also like the contrast of this beautiful setting and all these
Maybe the
pastel
calm water
colors.
and then this
Yeah, but-
dynamic relationship.
Yeah, exactly. Contrasted with this sordid and horrible relationship and shitty thing that is happening.
Yes. Thank you. I will ask if the audience have any questions now.
Hello. Huge fan of the film, loved it. I just wanted to ask, 'cause obviously you said previously that like there's no obvious victim, but it is still abuse. And I found when I watched it that it was almost like a chess game of like someone would do a move and then someone else would do a move. And I was just wondering, in terms of like direction and what actors were given, do you recall what she had told them specifically? Like, is one of them the victim, or are they both kind of perpetrators in this?
Yeah, they talked about it, and she also, when in casting, she was looking for this victim, this very specific type of person, and of course, someone who was not underage but looked younger, and I think she didn't have like a lot of work to do to get them to understand the characters, because they already had like this very clear view of them. When they did like the first test in casting, one of them for Victoria, who's the swimmer, Renata, one of the tests was like just to look straight to the camera for like 2 minutes. Just a very uncomfortable stare at the camera. And what she did different was like a little smile to the camera. And it was like, okay, it's her, and she knows what we're looking for. And this like, you know what you're doing, but you're still like underage and you're a victim. And that's why, and that's what they work with, and they worked around that. And Claudette is a great actress, so she also knew exactly what they were looking for that character specifically.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.